Hi everyone, it's Karen, and we're here with day 24 of Vlogtober. It's already early afternoon. I've just come out of the shower. My hair's still pretty wet. I'm spent the morning yakking on the phone with a friend of mine. We haven't had a chance to, we only get to chat on the phone every 2 or 3 weeks, so we had some catching up to do. So we had a good long chat this morning. Then hubby and I had some leftover pizza for brunch. I guess you'd call it brunch. He's gone off to work for a few hours this afternoon. I plan on spending the afternoon. I want to get my knitting podcast filmed, so I'm going to go back in the corner over there, have all the mess hiding in front of the camera. You guys get to see the mess. I'm going to get my podcast filmed and then get the editing, all that good stuff done, get that up onto my YouTube channel later this afternoon. And I also want to take some more pictures of some more inventory to put up on Poshmark. I've got a handful more things listed in the last couple days, and I'm working my way through a tub of ugly Christmas sweaters and sweatshirts and things along that line. So I want to get the rest of those listed, and then I'm going to start moving into working on all of this, a bunch of the inventory from one of the other closets I bought on an auction. And that's the one that's full of men's clothing. So I have, the hubby and I went through yesterday. I don't know if I told you this yesterday. Can't remember. We went through a box and a bunch of trousers. He picked out what he wanted, and the rest of it I have all set aside for taking pictures and getting that also listed on Poshmark. There's also about probably this man had not my husband, this guy whose auction it was we bought. He has so much clothing. He must have had 30 or 40 pair of dress trousers, at least. And my husband kept about 6 or 10 pair, and I probably have at least 30 pair to list. Yeah, there's so many. And those are just the dress pants. There's probably at least a dozen or more pair of jeans. And they're in a variety of sizes. So I'm thinking probably what happened is that this gentleman over the years got a little bit larger. And so you can see an increment in the waist size on the pants. You can see incremental size increases on all of the dress shirts and sweaters and all that stuff. So they range from large to 3X. So I'm not sure if he came down in size or he went up in size, but there's definitely been some changes in his size, this man's sizes over the years that resulted in so many different sizes of clothing. So I'm not sure if he just gained a bunch of weight and then didn't get rid of the clothing that didn't fit him anymore, or if he lost weight and then didn't get rid of the bigger clothing that didn't fit him anymore. So I think that's part of what explains why there's just so much, is just that he didn't get rid of anything. Excuse me. And everything is in beautiful condition. There's some things in there that still have the tags on them. He took good care of his clothes too. So I'm going to get going on listing those trousers once I get all the ugly Christmas sweaters listed. So hopefully I'll get the photographs of all of those sweaters and sweatshirts and Christmassy things. Hopefully I'll get that all done this afternoon. I maybe should get that done first because I have better light in the corner where I do my pictures. I'll see if I can show you that a little bit later on. Either today or another day I'll show you what kind of how I've set things up for taking the pictures for posting up on Poshmark. It's not a perfect setup by any stretch of the imagination, but it works. So anyway, I'm gonna get going and I will see you guys. Oh, that's the other thing. This afternoon I'm going to try to figure out how to make homemade tomato soup. I'm taking you along for the ride. I have probably close to a dozen really ripe tomatoes that I'm just going to cut up, cook them up with some chicken stock, add a teeny bit of onion, and then I'm going to puree it or take an immersion blender thing to it, and we're going to eat tomato soup with pizza for supper tonight, or sandwiches, whichever. I'm not sure if we're going to have pizza or sandwiches for supper to go with the soup. So I'll let you know how it turns out. Alrighty, I got to get going, take some more pictures, and then get going on filming my podcast. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Now, I was going to try to film me making some tomato soup, but it's looking, the sunbeam is coming right in the back window into my kitchen, and it's just way too bright in here. So what I'll probably do is I'll show you some of this once I have it into the pot and I'm starting cooking with it. And there we go. All the tomatoes are cut up in here. Added a little bit of water. Cut up half of a small onion. And I also have in a cup here, and you probably can't see it quite yet, but I have a handful of chicken bouillon cubes. Just put them through with hot water so that they'll hopefully be a little bit more mixable. Is that a word? So they're dissolved. That's the word I'm looking for. And then I'll add that on here. I'll bring it to a boil, let it simmer for a bit. And then I'm going to take my immersion blender to it and pulverize it, and hopefully all the skins get demolished. So, looking forward to trying this for supper. It's going to be good. Alrighty, the bouillon is in. And now we just let it sit here and simmer for a while. I had a tiny little taste. It tastes good. So I'm excited for this. Really curious to see how it's going to turn out. So this is something I've never done before. Maybe I'll just fish him out already. Nope, can't catch him. That's going to be good. And here we are, we're about done for the day. I just want to get this last little bit taped. I'll get the editing done. I'll get this video starting to head over onto YouTube, and then I'm done for the day. I'm going to take my knitting into the other room. I'm going to sit and watch a movie and work on my Slipstravaganza shawl. See if I can get a bunch more rows done and start to get a little bit farther along. You can see my little pile of clothes that need to be the ones on the very top. I've photographed those already and they're ready to list. All the sweatshirts below that are waiting to be photographed, and then they'll be ready to be listed. So might get some of that done tomorrow. I might not have a chance to really get back to that until Tuesday, but we shall see. I thought my shirt was on inside out. Anyway, so I made that tomato soup, and I've got several little video blips in there. I forgot to film it at supper time, so I filmed what was left in the pot once I was done. It was fantastic. Oh, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really good and so simple. I just cut up some tomatoes, threw in a little bit of water with some chicken bouillon cubes in it, a little bit of onion, half a small onion cut up, and boiled it for a while. Took my little immersion blender to it. It was good. I really enjoyed it. That's all there was. I didn't add salt, didn't add pepper, nothing else. There's lots of salt in the bouillon cubes. It didn't need any extra salt. So I really enjoyed it. Don't know, not sure what the husband thought of it. He didn't really say one way or the other way, but anyway, I don't care if he doesn't like it. There's more for me tomorrow. Anyway, I better get going. I want to get editing this and get it going up onto YouTube and go and get ready to start watching a movie and do some knitting. Alrighty, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.